Isn't it funny?
Funny? Every time you come back from a week off or a vacation, you kind of speed into the jokes.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
If I want to get by them quickly. Anyway, tonight we have Martin Short is with us, Kathy Ladman, and Bonnie Hunt. Mm-hmm. And what did you do recently? You didn't get married since I saw you.
No, I have not. No.
I can't keep up with you in the tabloids anymore. You just seem to be here and there all the time. Certainly drove me off the front pages.
I don't know how that happened, but they really seem to know everything that's going on.
Don't they, though?
And if they don't know it, they make it up.
Make it up. Yeah. All right. This is what is known in television as Sweeps Month. I guess the general public knows what Sweep Month is in television, right?
They do.
This is when they take the ratings, and you can tell easily by turning on any program this month.
Especially the news.
Believe it or not, I was watching Channel 4 News. Now, that's Channel 4 here in Los Angeles. Do you know what they had on today? Marital homicide. That's on the news. Not just didn't happen today. They're just doing a report on marital homicides, and tomorrow we can look forward to Your Nudist Neighbors. This is on a news show. So this is what they do. They kind of do these titillating things to get ratings, right? Now, we're not going to fall into that habit, but...
We wouldn't do that.
We thought during Sweep we might bring you unusual little clippings. This was sent to us by Janice Burkett in Toledo. And we had it enlarged, lest you think we are making it up. A Toledo man in Ohio was shot with a .357 Magnum. Now, isn't that a big handgun?
That's a big one, yes.
Isn't that the Clint Eastwood model?
Yeah.
During a holdup, look at this, and the bullet lodged in his zipper. And it's saved his life, or maybe something more important in his life. We bring that to you just because it happens to be Sweep Weeks. We thought this was kind of crazy. Officer Fred Weiner.
Wait a minute.
Right here, Paul. Right there.
Fred Weiner.
Officer.
Wait a minute. There's a flag on that remote.
Officer Fred Weiner said the victim suffered trauma. No kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, apparently the hold-up men were so taken back by this when they saw the bullet in the zipper, they fled. Now, that's got to be some zipper, right?
Yeah.
And I said, Officer Fred Weiner. Anyway, we'd like to thank our Sweeps Week news hound. Now, if you have a story of this high journalistic merit, just send it in this month, and it'll probably see the light of day here. Okay. 350, isn't that?
Yeah, that's a big one.
You're talking about a big hand.
Make my day.
Right? All right, now, as you know, from time to time, you get requests to do what we call public service announcements.
Right.
Civic organizations, charitable groups, USO, Boy Scouts, a lot of good causes out there.
And you don't get paid for this.
What?
You don't take any money for this.
No,
out
you
of
do
the goodness of your heart.
You do it as a public service.
Right.
You came in this afternoon. I didn't really have a chance to look them over. We simply
You've been so busy lately.
Wasn't I doing this right? Am I setting this up badly or rushing it? Maybe I'm rushing it.
Fine.
Anyway, they came in earlier today, and I didn't have time to tape them. So I thought I'd I apologize for having to do this during our regular entertaining show. So I thought I would tape this. You want to jump in here? So I'm going to ask your indulgence while we run through these public service announcements, and then we'll go on with the rest of the show.
Kind of a look behind the scenes.
That's right. So we usually slate these and then, send them out. So, Kevin, our stage manager, would you come in, Kevin? Yeah, I'm ready. Yes, you have no dialogue, Kevin. Kevin has to get that in. Are you ready? Full body makeup tonight, huh?
Yes, okay. PSA number 1, take 1.
Hi, I'm Johnny Carson. As many of you know, I'm an amateur magician. But not all magicians are as fortunate as I. Many end up on the streets, drinking cheap wine out of their bottomless jugs. When their doves and rabbits are gone, what are they supposed to eat? Some are actually found face down in their magic boxes, victims of their own saws. Now you see them breathing, now you don't. And what about funeral expenses? Who pays for that upright coffin with a middle section that slides out? Who pays the bills when there is nothing up their sleeves but a cold, stiff arm? So I'm asking you to please give generously to the Dead Magicians Society. Send your contributions to Abracadabras, Box 123, Poop, Montana. Thank you very much. Thank you. Get that one out of the way.
Yes. PSA number 2, take 1.
Has a nearsighted helicopter pilot ever tried to land on your vaccination mark? If you put on a yellow sweater, do folks drive up and try to get their film developed? When you wear a fur coat and a hat, do people put out their campfires? Hi, I'm Johnny Carson. All over this country, overweight people are the butts of jokes. In fact, they're big butts of jokes. But as a comedian, I find America's interest in health food and exercise is threatening this valuable comedy resource. Fat jokes are as American as apple pie and hot dogs. In fact, why not go out right now and get some hot dogs and some apple pie? As long as you continue to eat oat bran and exercise, this vital asset will dwindle. Will you sit idly by? Or are you already sitting? I can't tell. Please send your Ultra Slim Fast money today to Save the Whales, Box 8 Too Much, Boulder, Colorado. And remember, friends, inside every fat person is a skinny person with a lot of room. You don't have to be so dramatic. Get in here and slate it. Coming in slow motion, you know.
PSA number 3.
Folks, these are very serious now. Hi, Johnny Carson here with a special appeal to men. You know, the 12th leading cause of injury... Well, I'm going to start that one over again.
PSA number 3, take 2.
Better, that's better. Hi, Johnny Carson with a special appeal to men. You know, the 12th leading cause of injury for American women last year wasn't traffic accidents. It wasn't falling downstairs. It was something so simple yet so preventable. It was the toilet seat being left up. I know you say, but Johnny, it's not my fault she doesn't look. But guys, they don't look. And though we men don't understand it, we must learn to accept it. Just as we've learned to accept those inexplicable love of wine spritzers, Phil Donahue, and Beauty and the Beast. So before this next commercial break, before the next woman takes that cold, wet plunge, guys, put a lid on it and keep the flapper on the crapper. Thank you.
PSA number 4, take 1.
Hi, does this sound familiar? You're talking on the phone, there's a click on the line, and your friend says, hang on, I've got another call. Another click, and you're in limbo. You've just become victim of call waiting. You get the call, you do the waiting. Whatever happened to the good old-fashioned busy signal and waiting your damn turn? If having an uninterrupted conversation is old-fashioned, then I guess I'm old-fashioned. If you feel the same way, there's an organization you can join. Send your donation to Go Stick Your Click, care of this station. It'd be nice to have some light up in the dark, wouldn't it? Reading them in the dark. $8 million we stand and we can't get a light for the cards. Yes, I'm reading these in the dark, as you know.
But you're doing a wonderful
Thank you
job.
very much. You have to be a bat to see those because we have no damn light over here. No, it's all right. Yes, $8 million on their show and they can't even buy a little pen flashlight. Yes.
Can I help you?
No, you can't help at all.
Oh, PSA number 5, take 1.
Did you ever notice a 60 Minutes course? No, we don't. We've just reslate. He's been in enough. Did you ever notice? Did you?
Take 4.
No, there's nothing funny about this. I haven't said anything funny at all.
You've never done a take 4 before.
Yeah, just... Thank you, Fred.
Oh, that's okay.
Thank you. Did you ever notice a 60 Minutes correspondent? Oh. Did you ever notice a 60 Minutes correspondent, Andy Rooney, has beady little eyes and Let's go to the last one. I don't like this one anyway. Just slate the last one.
PSA number 6, take 1.
Hi, Johnny Carson here. Well, stop it. Come on, give me a break. Let's get this out of the way. We got a show to do.
We're grown, adult, professional people in
Right.
this business.
Hi.
No reason in the world for you to keep breaking up.
Hi, Johnny Carson here. If you've walked... This is getting silly now.
One more time.
Well, we've got to do this. We've got to move on here. Hi, Johnny Carson. If you've walked the streets in a major American city lately, you've probably been subjected to verbal abuse from teenagers. It's loud, it's rude, but worst of all, it's always the same old stuff. Members of your family, parts of your body, parts of your family's body. Dull, dull, dull. Where are the Buckleys of bombast coming from? The Voltaires of vulgarity? Does the youth of today have no imagination? Obviously, our schools aren't doing the job they did when I was a boy. There is an organization trying to give these kids a chance. Support them, won't you? Write to the YMCA. That's the Yo Mama Club of America. In care of the I Got Your Sears Tower Right Here building, New York. We'll be right back. I don't know why, but we're coming back. Fair enough.